Don't forget to ease a mouse. Think I walk like a champion, act like a champion. What a piece of body can tell me where you get it from. Now find your entrance. Ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in me everything. But no man at all, you know look for them.
Alright, so we're back. Welcome to my show, the Vanessa Kettle Show, where I'm going to show you how I make my crispy jerk chicken burger. Right now I have my chicken here. I have some chicken thighs that I am going to clean, because I cleaned my chicken first, okay? So I will encourage you to be cleaning your chicken. I'm gonna just roll up my sleeves here. So my chicken thighs, they have some fat on it. You wanna remove the fat, okay? So we're just going to take it off on each side. We don't need to keep that. So how do I clean my chicken? I use vinegar and lemon juice. So I have my vinegar here. We're gonna pour it in here. I got a nice lemon. So I'm gonna just cut it open, and then I'm just gonna squeeze it. If the seeds go inside, it doesn't matter because we're gonna wash this off. This is how you clean your chicken. Clean the chicken good, clean it properly, because you can't come eat anything in here or eat anything at all if it's not clean. You have to clean it. It's most important. So now I'm gonna wash it off. So now our chicken is washed, we're gonna season it. So I'm gonna season my chicken as well. I'm gonna tenderize my chicken. And for the crispy exterior, I'm gonna use buttermilk. Now buttermilk, fun fact, there's no butter in buttermilk. So we're gonna put it in there. The buttermilk. Okay. And I'm going to just let that sit there at least for 30 minutes. So now I'm gonna let it sit into the buttermilk and then let it tenderize. And I'm gonna put it in the fridge. All right, so my chicken is now nicely tenderized in the buttermilk. I'm going to be using my jerk marinade that I like to call hot kettle jerk. We're just gonna put a little bit in there. Don't worry about the buttermilk. We're just gonna put a little bit, okay? And now we're gonna mix it up. Mix it up in there. So for the chicken, I'm going to be frying it, right? And since I'm going to be frying it, I'm also going to show you what I'm going to be using for my flour. So now I'm going to be washing off all of the buttermilk. I don't need to wash it with water. I just need to pour it into the sink. So we're going to put more jerk marinade. Okay. And now we're going to put a pinch of salt. My jerk marinade anymore. I'm just gonna mix it in there, mix it together. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this on the side. So this is the flour I'm going to be using. So I have flour here, I have cornmeal, I have salt, I have sweet paprika, I have onion powder, garlic powder, I have thyme, and I have a little bit of oregano. So I'm going to mix that up. Sit up here. And everything's gonna come together. This is gonna be our flour mixture, okay? So we have the flour mixture. And it's ready to go. Next, I'm gonna make my egg wash. So this is how I make my egg wash. I have my 2 eggs. I have some hot sauce. I'm gonna crack my eggs open. Beat them. I'm gonna beat the eggs a little bit here. Don't need to overbeat them. I'm gonna put a little bit of hot sauce in there to give everything a little heat. I enjoy eating a lot of spicy food, so bear with me. If you can't do too much spice, don't worry about it. You can reduce the spice. You don't have to use too much jerk sauce. You don't even have to use the hot sauce. You can use something different, like, I don't know. Could put a little bit of water, but obviously you're not going to be getting the heat and the spice, and I love spice. So put that in there, and we're going to just thin it out with just a little bit of water, okay? Everything is ready. So now we're going to get our oil hot. I'm going to slice it this way, and just thin slices, okay? Thin slices. This is going to be one of the toppings of our burger. So our onion now, we're going to put it in here, into our little bowl. All right, next, so I have some cheese I'm also going to be using. I'm going to be having my ketchup, jerk ketchup. I'm going to be having my jerk mayo as well. I have a tomato and I have some lettuce. All right, as well, we're going to be making our sauce that we'll be using for the crispy jerk chicken patty. So I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do for that sauce. And right now we're going to be frying our chicken. So now I'm going to be frying the chicken. So this is the chicken here, and I'm setting up my station, and I'm going to put my chicken here onto the plate. Okay, so we're going to, you can use your hands if you want. If you are finicky with chicken or whatnot, don't worry about it. You can put on gloves. Me, I'm going to use my hands directly. Or you can use a pair of tongs. We can use a pair of tongs. Why not? Let's use it. So I'm going to take one piece of the chicken. I'm going to put it directly into my egg wash. Right? Let's switch that around a little bit here. So directly into my egg wash. I'm going to drain that off, and directly into my flour. Okay. If you want to make it a little bit more crispier, you can re-dunk it into your egg wash and then back into the flour mixture. Okay. Into the flour mixture, and we're going to let it rest. The reason why we're making it rest is because we want the exterior of the chicken to harden a little bit. So once when we put it into our hot oil, that it's going to give that crispy surface, okay? And the buttermilk is going to help with that. So now we have our chicken ready, and we're going to let it just sit there maybe for like 10 minutes, about maybe 10 minutes. Once when you see it to start to form a crust, that's when it's ready, okay? All right, so now we're going to cook the chicken. We're going to fry it. So in order to know if your chicken is hot, yes or no, me, I like to put a little flour. If I see that it's fizzing like that, okay, my hot oil is ready to go. So I'm gonna get my chicken here, gently put it into the oil. Okay. I have a small pan here, so I'm gonna see how many I can fit. I think I could fit 3. Yeah man, 3 can hold. See, 3 in there. Perfect. And then we're gonna let it cook like this, at least about 5 minutes. About 3 to 5 minutes each side. Okay, so we're gonna turn down the heat just a little bit because we don't want the chicken to cook on the outside and not on the inside. We want the chicken to cook all the way through. Okay, so now I'm gonna flip. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay guys, so the chicken is done, and now we are going to do our bun. So I have the buns here. I'm just going to cut them in half, right open, down the center, all of them. Let me start off with this. And just warm up the buns just a little bit so that they can go really nicely with our chicken. Okay, so now I'm all done with all my buns. They're all nicely toasted. So now we're gonna make the jerk sauce. All right, so for the jerk sauce, I have my hot kettle jerk. I have some citrus juice. You can use either pineapple juice, you can use orange juice, you can use grapefruit juice. I have a little bit of grapefruit and pineapple mix. So I have that as well. Everyone's favorite, the Appleton. And some Appleton rum in there, okay? So, all right, so I'm gonna put about 4 to 5 tablespoons of the jerk. Depending on how spicy you want it, if you want to put 6 or 7, if you want to put 10, it's okay. Me, I think I put, I don't know, I lost count. I think I put about 7 in here. All right. Get that warmed up a bit. Now, once we see our jerk is nice and hot, then we are going to add our juice mixture. So we're going to just pour that in there. And we're going to let it sit here and simmer just a little bit. So I'm going to add in a little bit of rum. Just a little bit, not too much. You're going to get a great boost of heat and sweetness, and you're going to taste a little bit of rum too. Not too much, not enough to make you drunk or something, you know, just a little bit, just a little tiny bit. Okay, and we're going to let this simmer. We're going to let the sauce simmer about 5 minutes or so, just to bring everything together, and as well to let the sauce get a little bit thicker. Okay, so now I'm going to cut up my tomato. Just nice slices. Don't have to be too thin, don't have to be too thick. Just slice them here. Perfect. Okay, so now I have my sauce here. I have it all ready to go. It's ready for the dipping. Just gonna try it to see, make sure. Yeah, it's good. It's ready to go. All right, so I have my jerk mayo here, then I'm just gonna mix together. Okay, so now I have my jerk mayo here ready to go. I have my jerk ketchup. That's ready to go as well. Give it a good mix. And I have my tomatoes, I have some lettuce, I have some sharp cheddar cheese, I have my onions. If you want to put cheese, you can put cheese. If you're lactose intolerant, you don't have to. It's okay, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's optional, totally optional. So now we have our buns. So I'm going to lay them out here. Okay. So first, the last thing we're going to do, we're going to dip. So we're going to put some mayo. Just put a little bit right at the top, okay? Trust me, this burger, you can serve it even at a function. You can serve it for a barbecue, birthday parties. It's very simple to make, very easy to put together, and it doesn't take too much time. Okay, so next I'm going to put my ketchup. Okay, I no longer need my salt. Now I'm going to dip my chicken. So I'm going to take a nice piece here. I'm just going to dip it in on both sides, like so. Okay, take it out, and then we put it on top. Okay, repeat the process. Oh my God, everything is starting to come together. That tastes good. Hold on. Okay, so now we are going to put our lettuce. You could put just a little bit of lettuce here, right here on top of the burger. A little bit of lettuce. We're gonna put our tomato. So we're putting together our burger, a healthy burger, a strong, healthy burger. So now we have our tomatoes, and now we're gonna put in our onions. And then we're gonna put our cheese. Okay, a little bit of cheese. You can go back again and put a little bit more jerk mayo and a little bit more jerk ketchup right there on the top. So now we're gonna put it together. On the top, like so. 2 and 3. Now we have our burgers, and now we're gonna plate them. Let's see. So I got 1 burger, 2 burger, and 3. And there you have it, the crispy jerk chicken burger made right here on the Vanessa Kettle Show. I made it for you. I gave it a recipe. If you want the full recipe, click the link in the description box below. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye.